Hello guys, and today I will tell you about something interesting. Something about the dreams from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And then we will move to Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and I will tell you the new theory. And if I am right, that can change almost everything in the story of Five Nights at Freddy's. So yeah, the dreams. In case if you don't know what the dreams are, I will briefly explain you. So sometimes after the night in FNAF 2, you can find yourself in a suit, in the Freddy suit, and Chica with Bonnie will be around you. At first night, they won't look at you. Then, at the second dream, they will look at you. Next time you will see a Freddy, and then you can see a marionette, or the puppet. She will be just like staring at you and doing nothing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But there is funny thing. Seems like these dreams were going on in the restaurant from Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Just look at the images. They are pretty the same. And I have more facts. If we can see a marionette in these dreams, that means that the marionette or the puppet can freely walk in the building which we see in the dream. But we did not see a marionette at all in FNAF 1. But in dreams she could just walk, because the puppet came to us in third dream. So that leads us to the fact that someone who has these dreams has seen the restaurant from Five Nights at Freddy's 1. But of course, if he doesn't see a future, he may see a future, but you know, man, that would be so strange. So let's take the fact that he didn't see a future. That means that restaurant from FNAF 1 has been created before FNAF 2. Restaurant as a building, I mean. And at the time, which we can see in the dream, there is the puppet, which can walk. So let me explain the whole timeline. First restaurant was Family Diner. Second place was abandoned. Third building was from FNAF 2. And fourth building was from FNAF 1. Okay, and abandoned place is a place from FNAF 1, the same building. Firstly, after Family Diner, the Freddy Fazbear's company created a restaurant in a building, which was abandoned after few kills in this restaurant. Freddy Fazbear moved to another place, the one from FNAF 2, and previous place were abandoned. And they have took all animatronics from previous restaurant. But after the bite of 87, the Freddy Fazbear's company have lost all their cash, so they had only one chance to move into previous building. That's how they moved to abandoned place, which we can see in FNAF 1. After FNAF 2. But that doesn't mean that FNAF 1 is a prequel. No, that's a sequel, but the building were created before FNAF 2. By the way, here is another fact for this theory. The secret room and her existence, proving my theory. Let me explain. In FNAF 3, Fungi said that secret rooms were sealed. That means that restaurants won't have another secret rooms if they are created after that sealing. But restaurants from FNAF 1 has a secret room, which we can see in the minigame from FNAF 3. So that means that the building from FNAF 1 were created before sealing rooms. But we can know that in FNAF 3 Fungi's cassettes were so old that when these cassettes were created, animatronic suits, which can be used by the person to get in, were classic, as Fungi said in FNAF 3. Classic means that they are being used usually. Not a robotic animatronics like in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. That means that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 were after sealing rooms and after retiring of Spring Bonnie and Spring Golden Freddy. So that means that audio cassettes were created before FNAF 2. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. And here's the time for some theories. At the map you can see that the restaurant from minigames from FNAF 3 has no kitchen, but the restaurant from FNAF 1 has a kitchen. Remember that fact, it's very important fact. In FNAF 2 pizzeria was rich, so that means that the company can have another building to cook pizza, so they don't need a kitchen. And they have no kitchen in FNAF 2. In FNAF 1 they are poor, so they can't have another building to cook a pizza. So that's why they have to cook a pizza in their building. And they need a kitchen for that. And they have a kitchen. But in minigames there is no kitchen. That means that when minigames were going on, the company were rich, and the company has a place to cook the pizza outside of the pizzeria. That means that minigames were going on even before FNAF 1. And more than that, even before restaurant from FNAF 2 have been busted, because as we can see there is still no kitchen, so the company still not have been moved to this building. So because of that, they still don't need a kitchen in this building. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it, hope you enjoyed and bye bye!